Loneliness. We've all been there, right? It can feel, well, incredibly heavy. It's that quiet space that feels less like peace and more like something's missing. But what if we could flip that script? In this explainer, we're going to dive into a really powerful idea, one championed by the LPot community, that instead of running from loneliness, we can actually turn it into a source of incredible strength.
Wow, that just nails it, doesn't it? It's not some loud, blaring alarm. It's just this persistent whisper. And that's the universal feeling the LPot community is working so hard to normalize, because that whisper suggests we're lacking something, that we're somehow incomplete when we're by ourselves. But is that really the truth?
You know, this question right here is the heart of everything we're talking about. What if we've been looking at this all wrong? What if loneliness isn't some enemy we have to defeat, but an invitation? An invitation to discover something way deeper about ourselves.
To answer that, we've got to start by redefining what loneliness actually is. It's time to challenge that old story we've all been told about being alone and, look at it through a completely new lens.
Okay, so for way too long, the old view has framed loneliness as a weakness, right? A problem that needs fixing, an absence that you've got to fill, and fast. But this new view is, well, it's a game changer. It treats loneliness as a signal, an opportunity, a gentle nudge from inside. It's a huge shift from panic to just being curious.
So what this really means is that loneliness isn't a sign that you're broken. It's a sign that you're human. Think of it kind of like a notification from your inner self. A quiet little ping asking you to pause for a second and pay attention to what's really going on under the surface. So what is that signal calling for exactly? Well, it's not calling for you to just find anybody to fill the space. It's calling for you. It's a call to reconnect with yourself, to finally slow down in a world that is always speeding up, and to listen for your own voice, your own needs, your own purpose.
Okay, so if loneliness is a signal, how do we answer it? This isn't just about changing your mindset. There's a practical path we can actually walk, a way to actively turn this feeling into a real source of personal strength.
Before any strategy, before any technique, it all starts right here, with honesty. Not with distraction, not with denial, but with the simple, really powerful act of just acknowledging how you feel, without judging yourself for it.
All right, this path unfolds in 5 key stages. First, you gotta have the courage to just name the feeling. No shame allowed. Then, you intentionally shift your perspective, seeing this time as an opportunity, not an absence. From there, you build these small, personal rituals of self-connection, and you actively feed your inner life. And that last step is so crucial, celebrating your independence. Each one builds on the last, creating this really powerful foundation of self-reliance.
And you know what? Those small, simple acts are what send the most powerful message back to yourself. You're not just waiting around for someone else to come and complete your life. You are proving, moment by moment, that you are whole, you are capable, and you are worthy. Right now, all on your own.
So when you start walking this path, something really amazing begins to happen. You don't just get through being alone. You start to uncover the genuine gifts that solitude has to offer. And here they are, the rewards. You build real emotional strength by learning how to comfort yourself. You gain clarity on what you actually want when all the noise of the world finally fades. You find this deep sense of peace in the quiet. And your confidence, it just soars because you know you don't need to run from yourself anymore.
Ultimately, this is the goal. This is the whole point. To build a home inside yourself. To become a person you can always rely on. A place of safety and comfort you can return to no matter who else is around. So let's bring all this together. What does this whole journey of transforming loneliness truly mean for you, right now?
Let that just sink in for a second. It's a feeling, not a flaw. It's a part of the human experience, and believe it or not, it connects you to everyone else who has ever felt it.
In fact, being alone is often where you truly find yourself. The quiet moments are where your own path starts to become clear.
This is such a powerful truth to hold on to. Loneliness is not a dead end. It's a path. A path that has been walked by some of the strongest people out there, and it's led them to wisdom, to peace, and to a real sense of purpose. So the final invitation here is this. Let this season of solo time stretch you, let it shape you, and ultimately, let it strengthen you.
And that leaves us with one last question. The goal here isn't just to survive loneliness. The real potential is to thrive in it, to use this time to become more resilient, more self-aware, and more powerfully yourself. The only question left is, are you ready?